We pray for better days.
Alright guys, so it's been a few days. I got 50 discs from Amazon, a new pad for the sander, because this one's absolutely fried, and then this tube, that was for the core support mount. I got that sanded and painted. It came out really good. I used Steel-It. Alright guys, so I cut out this little like body support or whatever. These cutoff wheels that I got 50 of them on Amazon for I think like $25. They cut like butter so far. It only took a couple seconds to get this off. I don't know what the difference would be between that and a normal cutoff wheel, but they cut really good and they're solid. So yeah, I got this off. So now I also wire wheeled this, but now I can start fitting the tube, and yeah, getting this thing together. Alright guys, so the next step for me is to drill a hole in the back like this on that side. I recommend, if you guys have this cage, there's a tube right here that goes up there, and I recommend just kind of like putting it up to see the spacing for each side before, because on this side I didn't do that, and now I might have to move that tube a little bit over, because it was this tube, if I put it against that junction, it was pushing a little bit too much on. It was landing like right here, and it needs to be like right here. On my truck, that tube perfectly like is on that corner, so I'm gonna go up with tape and then drill a hole somewhere so then I could come out the back. And then I have this that I can hopefully put in there. I don't know if this is a drill bit, a wood bit or not, but I used it last time, so, and the teeth are still sharp, so I don't know. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing next. On this side, to move this over more, I'm just gonna have to cut right here a little bit. Maybe that, I don't know, probably not, but maybe, I don't know. And then I'm gonna have to clearance like not too much, but like probably like half an inch over, and then everything should fit properly. Once we get these tubes in, it's gonna be exciting because we could actually start making progress. Doing this stuff, you don't feel like you're making progress until you get the main frame in, I guess, is what I could call it. But yeah, so I'm gonna drill a hole right here and catch you guys back when that's done. Can start fitting some tubes. Alright, so last time I didn't do this, but you guys should probably cover up your windows when you're doing this. I don't really care about these windows too much, but might as well cover them up. I just used a paper bag and just chopped it up. Made it fit mostly. So yeah, I'm gonna cut through this here in a minute, and then yeah. Alright, so when I was trying to like line this up, I realized that, see, I marked it right here where I want the y-axis to be, but I realized this line lines up perfectly, pretty much, with that line. In here, it's a bit awkward. It would be a bit awkward to drill a hole through this since it's like overhead and tilting backwards and stuff. So what I did instead is I could see this line here that I know that's straight, and I could just put a tape right here. So now I know exactly where the y-axis for the hole needs to be. You don't really, it's not huge to mess this up. Some of this like thinner metal that I could put in once this is all done. But so you know, it could be a little off. Like this thing is actually for this as an example, it's bigger than the tube, so you'll have a little leeway off the bat. Yeah, so if you have to trim a little bit here or there, it's definitely not going to be a big deal. So I'm just going to make the best educated guess I can, I guess. That's all I could really do. But yeah. Alright guys, so I got this hole drilled. As you can see, it had like a little slip, but it's whatever. Yeah, I only could get on both sides actually, like halfway. Then I had to use the Dremel to get the rest of the way because the hole saw thing like kept getting stuck and like the drill was getting violent. So I just finished it off with like I don't know, whatever the Dremel cutting disc was, and then I sanded it like slightly sanded down. As you could see, another 2-layer piece. Gonna have to cut that off inside, and then I can move on to mounting the frame thing, and then the main tube. So yeah. Alright, so I covered the windshield first of all, but then I cut all this stuff out. I'm gonna end up probably taking this top piece out, but it's riveted to the roof, I think, maybe? No, I think it's just glued on, but I think there's a crossbar. I might have to cut all this stuff out, cut all that back stuff out, which looks like 1 point actually, so not that bad. But I got this in somewhat. It's a little loose right now, but I want it to land right there, hopefully. Everything fits in really nice. I clearanced it better than the other side, so everything's kind of loose, but that's kind of good. My Dremel bits just came in, so I could cut smaller stuff. Probably gonna end up maybe getting started with this today. I don't know. This is not an easy part of this task because of the 2 layers. I don't know if I have to clearance more if it goes straight there. I could also just hammer it in. And like also all this stuff is I'm planning on like covering it up with like thin steel, so you won't really see any of like, you know, if it's like cut and stuff like that. Just like have the tube and I'll weld it like up onto the roof or something. I don't know, but I'll figure something out. So yeah, that's my plan for right now. I'm gonna put this bar in and see if it fits well. I haven't tested it yet, but yeah. Alright, so like every tube in the car for now, we have found a clearance issue. For one right here, and then also the tube lands here, but this isn't the right spot. It actually needs to be like on the corner, sort of. I have to pull this forward, but when I do that, it doesn't want to lay flat. So I found another clearance thing right here. Just a little teeny one though. So I'm just gonna cut that off. And then for up here, I'm gonna make like a little cut right along here. So when the tube contacts this, it could push in and then it'll like lock in. That's kind of what I did on that side. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Catch you back later. Alright, so a few more clearances later, we got a very tight fitting cage. This, you guys can't see. This little, I guess, interior piece holder is the only thing making it from going tighter. One thing I didn't want to do was cut this dash support out, but I mean, that's not really too big of a deal, I guess. I'll have to like maybe add tabs or something to this, who knows. But this isn't fitting really the same. This is fitting a lot better than the other side. And the other side fit well, so I don't know. I guess this was drilled out probably properly, so maybe the other side is too far like inwards, so it's not gonna fit as tight as this side until I fix it. But like this is like literally so tight. I can make it go tighter too, which who knows, maybe. I'm not sure. I actually haven't checked the lower part. Okay, so it looks like I have to push this up and, you know, just massage it together, I guess. But yeah. So that's what I'm gonna end up doing, is make this fit better, fit it all together properly, you know. And then when I'm done with the cage, I'll probably get like a bunch of sheet metal and just like plate it in like that, and like all down, so it'll look real nice too. But yeah, if we compare this side to the other side, let's just take like, right here's touching, and then up here is like, you can't fit a finger in there. But on this side, it's a different story. It's not even touching, and like, yeah. But when I scoot this over closer to there, and, you know, clearance this side a little bit, then it'll fit a lot better. Yeah, I'm also gonna try to put this bar up there and see if I don't think I'll be able to until I scoot that over, so yeah, I'm just gonna be messing around here for a little bit.